A very good morning to all. Welcome to class 11th economics. Chapter we are just going to end today. That is organization of data, where we have already learned how to organize the data, how to classify the data. Because whenever there is raw data given to us, we can just arrange that raw data in the form of series, right? So that can be easily arranged in the form of series. And series can be, of course, of three types: individual series, discrete series, and continuous series. In the individual series, we have studied that whatever raw data is given to you, for example, the weight of 50 students of my class are given. So in that case, I just have to write the serial number and arrange it in the ascending order. Nothing else you have to do. That would be just the individual series. If a number is repeating for 5 times, again 5 times we are going to write it, which means the number of times it will be repeating, the same number of times we are going to write it as well. Then the next point we have to do is the frequency series or discrete series. In the discrete series, I told you, you have to just mention, suppose how many weights are there. For example, there are 50 weights, and just see to it that 20 is for how many times, 25 is for how many times, 50 is for how many times, 40 is for how many times, 35 is for how many times, which means we are just going to mention the frequency also along with the variable, along with the data, whatever is you are arranging. So you have to mention its frequency also with that. What is frequency? Frequency is the number of times the data is occurring in an event. That is the frequency. All right. And you must know that you have to make the tally bars also along with when you write the frequency. And tally bars, we all know how to make it. Then third is the continuous frequency series. Continuous frequency series, I told you there would be the class intervals in the continuous frequency series. Class intervals means there would be like 0 to 10, 10 to 20. For example, how many students have the weight of 0 to 10? So you will be writing the class interval 0 to 10, and against that you will be writing the frequency, that how many weights are there from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. For example, if I just want to make a study that in my town, kitne log rehte hain different ages ke. For example, then I may prefer this continuous series only, like 0 to 10 years, how many people are there? 10 to 20 years, how many people are there? 20 to 30, 30 to 40. And tell me please, if in a series you find that the upper limit of the previous class interval is the lower limit of the next class interval, what will be the name of this type of series? The upper limit of the one class interval is the lower limit of the other class interval. Same, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. That will be known as exclusive series. Very good. That is the exclusive series. Well done, students. So exclusive series is the one where the upper limit of one class interval automatically becomes the lower limit of the next class interval. And we exclude, while taking the frequency in 0 to 10, we are going to exclude the number 10 there, which means 10 will be counted in the next series, that will be the next class interval, next 10 to 20, but not in the 0 to 10. So that is the exclusive series that we have done. The next is the inclusive series. Inclusive series मैंने आपको बताया था, in which the class interval no limit is repeating. For example, 1 to 9, 10 to 19, then 20 to 29, 30 to 39, which means here the limits are not repeated. And when the limits are not repeated, in this case, definitely it is known as the inclusive series, which means we include each and every item of the data in that class interval only. For example, if I'm talking about 10 to 19, so in the 10 to 19 class interval, I'm going to mention all 10 to 19 in that particular event only. Clear? So that all we have done, this exclusive series, inclusive series, open-ended. Open-ended also I explained you that in the open-ended series only the point is that you will be mentioned here. For example, in the first class interval and in the last class interval, the series is closed. For example, below 20 and last में आप देख रहे हैं 50 and above. So this is called open ended series. इसको normal बना सकते हैं हम बिल्कुल exclusive में, because we know in between 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50 gap is of 10 10. So that would be first wala will be 10 to 20 and last one would be 50 to 60. So that is very easy as such. So in the last class, we covered this cumulative frequency series also, in which we have to change the exclusive series into less than frequency and more than frequency. So if I just want to change the exclusive series into less than or more than frequency series, then what I need to do is I need to just convert it, just change it the cumulative frequency. Less than frequency means we are going to take the from exclusive series only, we are going to take the upper limit like less than 10, less than 20, less than 30, less than 40, less than 50, less than 60, less than 70, and so on, right? Whatever is there. And when we talk about the more than frequency, we take the upper limit, more than, sorry, lower limit, more than 0, more than 10, more than 20, more than 30, more than 40, more than 50. So that is the more than frequency series. I told you that in the less than frequency series, what you have to do is you have to just add on the frequency to get the CF. So because in the less than frequency, the number of students will be cumulative frequency, and in the more than frequency also the number of students will be cumulative frequency. So that we have covered. वो हमने कल तक yes, till yesterday we have done all that what we have to do in the different series. I hope that is clear to all. Okay, so let me share the book material now. I'm sharing the book PDF so that we can just go through with the book that what all we have done. Okay. As we have already studied the whole chapter from the PPT, but now I am taking it from the book, because when you will be going through with the book, so that you must know that what all we have done. See, classification of data, meaning we have already covered, and the types also we have done. Chronological classification, I told you on the basis of time. Then spatial classification, spatial or basically geographical, which is on the basis of the names of the countries, states, cities, districts, and all. Then qualitative classification, I told you. Qualitative means whenever on the basis of some quality. For example, you are dividing the whole population into male and female. That is the first qualitative. Then again, you have divided the male and female into married or unmarried, right? इसी तरह the labor of the organization or the factory can be classified into skilled labor, unskilled labor, and in skilled labor, how many are males, how many are females. So that is known as qualitative classification. Then next, we have already covered the quantitative classification. The quantitative classification means whenever you are classifying the data on the basis of some quantity, on the basis of some quantity. Quantity का मतलब है यहाँ पे where on the basis of some numbers only you are just dividing or classifying the whole data. Then continuous variable, I told you continuous variable or discrete variable, that is basically on the basis of frequency only. Series only, types of series only, this we have covered. What is the class limit, what is the class interval? Okay. Now let's take one example in which you will be given an exclusive series or maybe the raw data, and question will ask to make the different types of series from that data only. What if I give you this question, as you can see on your screen? I think it's visible to all, right? Just wait a minute. I think now that is visible to all. where you have to just have been given the raw data. See in the box, the raw data is given to you, and question is asking to make or to convert this raw data into discrete series. See what you have to do, what steps you have to follow. First, you should know that what steps you are going to follow for converting sorry, for converting the raw data into discrete series. First of all, you must know the steps involved, that what steps you have to involve in this. If you see the box, then the minimum number which I can see here, please find out the minimum number from the box. I can see, I have seen 10. Now let's see if there is any number below 10. 0. Yes, 0 is there. Okay. Any other number like in single digit? No. So let's do one thing. The question is asking to compute this data on the basis of, or to change this data on the basis of which series? On the basis of, hello, good morning ma'am. हाँ जी मैम, good morning.